Hello everyone, Silent here, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock Season 0. It is episode 14, and today we're going to be doing a couple things around the world, getting ourselves a wonderful source of mob drops and gunpowder and things like that. But before we get to anything in that regard, we have a little bit of an issue. My guardian farm is just like gone. Slack is over here. Well, I guess he's leaving me behind. But yeah, our chunks apparently are getting corrupted on this world, which is just like kind of pathetic because this world is super tiny. We all live in one little area. So yeah, you can actually walk around in this area. Luckily, I know how this is all built, so I can kind of find my way around here. Here's the nether portal to the overworld. But now that we're down here, can we do anything? There's a shulker box. I'll go ahead and like take the tridents out of here, I guess. Yeah, that's really weird that you can just see the book. There's an anvil. I can still use that. My payment chest is down there. Can I break blocks? Oh, I can. Very strange. No one's left me any diamonds. Okay, this is so weird. Hopefully these chunks actually come back soon. There's our banner. That's kind of cool looking. The lever is somewhere over here. There it is. I hear it flicking. It's not doing anything though. Yeah, so hopefully these chunks actually come back. I think this is fairly normal on realms at the moment because I've seen this a couple times on my realm, and apparently you just gotta like reset the thing and it all comes back, but sometimes they just keep getting corrupted. So hopefully we don't lose our guardian farm. Oh, apparently it's not just over there either. I need to go follow Slack because apparently there's more? That doesn't seem like a good thing. This world is so small and tiny. How are we getting corrupted chunks in the nether? Oh, it's near the fortress. Okay, well, I guess I'll go fly over there and see what's up with that. It doesn't look like there's really... Oh, no, there is. Look at that. Strange. It's not loading past this point. Ooh, that's not good at all. So it's not just like that part of the world by the guardian farm, like it actually goes this whole direction. Oh my, that's not good at all. But at least it ends like over here. You can see the corner of it. Ooh, I don't like this at all. This is very strange. At least we don't have like parts of the end dimension in our nether. That's something that's at least slightly reassuring, I guess. And as an added bonus, TNC Cuban is actually stuck in the nether portal coming from the guardian farm. So until these chunks get fixed, he can't actually log into the game because it's kind of similar to the end like dimension corruption as well. If you're trying to log into corrupted chunks, the game just does not load for you. So luckily it didn't take it down the entire world, but just this one little area. So hopefully we can get these chunks back and we won't have to use any like world edit or commands or anything. And then it'll be fine. We don't want to lose a member to the chunks. Dang you, Bedrock, give us back our server member. We need him. And it looks like the Guardian farm is actually still here. Fantastic. We're not going to lose the entire Guardian farm. I just got done digging 2 massive holes over here. I want to lose this entire thing. But yeah, hopefully we get that back soon. We've tagged and DM'd Foxy, but of course he lives, you know, in the UK, so the time difference is quite severe. But hopefully he'll be able to get online soon and fix these chunks because he's the one that's actually the owner of the realm currently. So we will see how that turns out maybe in the next episode. I have no idea. Hopefully there are no issues. So crazy corruption aside, we have a few things that we need to do on the server in this episode. I just checked our shop profits and we only had 1 measly diamond, which of course isn't that much to buy stuff with. But I have heard of a new shop in the shopping district that has my interest a little bit. So TNC Cuban, the same guy that's, you know, stuck out over the void, recently built a witch farm somewhere over there. And of course, witch farms are one of the best sources of gunpowder in the Bedrock edition. And he has a new shop over here, a little bit of a rundown witch hut. There's actually stuff underneath it as well. Interesting. Is there like a sub shop down here? Like a black market, mending for 4 diamonds. You know what? That's actually not too bad. I'll probably go buy a few of those because I actually need like 5 mending books for all my gear. Have not been doing any AFK fishing, but we're not quite here for that. We are here for this place. So we got bottles, okay. That's kind of expensive for the bottles. Glowstone dust, also kind of expensive. Well, no, I guess it's fair. Fermented spider eyes, that's good as well. I could use those for the Guardian farm if we ever get that back. And then gunpowder, 4 diamonds for 16. 16? Really? Wow, so that's, what is that? That's 8, 16, that's 16 diamonds per stack of gunpowder. That is actually ridiculous. And then 1 stack of gunpowder will make you 3 stacks of rockets. 16 diamonds for 3 stacks of rockets. I could buy 4 mending books with that much. That is not at all reasonable. Okay. Well, you know what? It's actually a really good thing that the prices are that high because SlackLizard has actually been working on building up a little bit of a mob farm. I say a little bit, but it's actually completely massive. He's been putting in a ton of time into that thing, and he wants our help a little bit to make that farm like completely functional. Right now it needs a little bit of work for it, and hopefully we can put that expensive as all get out shop out of business and maybe also make some profits in the meantime as well. I am excited for this. Hopefully you guys are as well. Mob farms are extremely hard to put together on the Bedrock edition, so I am interested to see what Slack has put together.
Hello, Silent. How are you today?
Good. How are you doing, man?
Pretty good. I built the monstrosity.
You have it seems to be pouring out monsters, so I think a monstrosity is the correct word.
Oh, 2 points. 2 points.
I like
But
it.
no, yeah, I've been. I like it too, but it's took me a lot of time.
Yeah,
I
there
spent like.
is basically a full perimeter around this thing, even in the bottom of the ocean.
Oh yeah, which includes caves and yeah, it's.
Yeah. So these
You
might
know,
look like good rates, but you definitely put in all of the work for this.
yeah. This is not just a simple slap it up in the air and hope it works. No, there was a lot of cave lighting, a lot of slabbage, and a lot of pulling of hair involved in this to get even this far.
Yeah. So this thing looks like it has pretty good rates. Oh, I haven't seen the top of it. You got like a massive gap. Interesting.
What?
But what are the rates for this thing?
We don't need to discuss the rates. That's not important.
It's kind of important. Come on, you can tell me.
All right. First, keep in mind that this is Bedrock, okay?
Sure.
And in a full perimeter, you could get almost 3 of these. Now, seeing as we're limited by islands here, I've only built one. Okay, one in 4
Okay.
chunks.
Get to the point. What are the rates, man?
About 2,500 per hour. Bedrock, man, Bedrock.
I know, but for a full perimeter, come on.
I can't. You know.
No, it's not you. It's the game. Oh man.
Yeah, if
that's less than a double chest
despawning
an hour.
Yes, that is less than a double chest an hour, and that's under optimal conditions where like I'm the only one on, and I'm within these 4 chunks right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If other people are online, like you and a couple other people were online earlier, and I did a test, we don't really need to discuss those rates.
Yeah, I'm sure that was terrible. I mean, even like with 0 perimeter work on like console edition, not even Java, building a single one of these towers with even less floors than you have here gets like 12,000 an hour.
Just make it feel like I've accomplished nothing. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Welcome to Bedrock. Welcome to Bedrock.
But no,
this is
put a lot of time into this, man. We need some reliable, quick sources of gunpowder.
Oh, we do. Have you seen the cost of gunpowder on this server?
Yeah, that's a bit steep. Yeah, it averaged like 9 stacks of gunpowder, 9 stacks of bones, and like a few stacks of string, miscellaneous stuff, and whatever. But yeah, like it was more gunpowder and bones than it was anything else.
Well, that's like literally the 2 things that you want is bones, because everything on this platform wants bone meal. And furnaces would be powered by bone meal if they could. And then like.
Don't give them ideals. Don't.
I know I shouldn't. Like.
Don't even.
They should add better skeleton spawners.
But no, I've got all this set. I've been at this for a while, a long while. I need a a collection system, and my brain's fried, dude. I've been at this all day
Yeah,
and
this
doing the
this is taking
perimeter
a
for the
while.
last 3 days. And
I
this
feel you.
kind of reminds me of something on Java, which I figured maybe you would know something about how to collect this.
Yeah, what you've seen me mark out here is like the diagonals of these 4 diamond spawn towers. So what we're gonna try and do is run hopper minecarts along all of this. We probably won't run it along in this exact zigzaggy shape because that's just annoying. Zigzags don't work for rails, and then you get the corners, and those don't work either. So yeah, we'll figure out like we'll figure out a system.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah, that's not gonna work. So we went ahead and got a little bit of good item collection systems in place. Basically, just magma blocks. The rails are all kinds of spaghetti rails, but
Yeah,
it works.
that is some spaghetti junction going on there.
It
For sure.
totally is. I don't think it could be more spaghetti. There's literally like 1% straight rails. Yeah, so this is actually surprisingly functional. Like no mobs really land on the edges. Like you get little death particles on the edges, but all the items fall in the center. And then it just gets collected by that hopper minecart and unloaded into the chest. There's my torch.
A few random things in there.
Yeah, totally intentional. So now that we have one of those in place and we actually know that this thing actually works, we need to go ahead and build basically like 4 more of those.
At least, and then we got to get a collection system to bring it all over to one area, don't we?
Yeah, we got to set up some auto droppers and some water streams and a bunch of stuff like that.
I think it's safe to say the perimeter is actually working pretty good.
Yeah, apparently
sound-
so. We got mobs spawning on like these 3 blocks that are actually spawnable.
Wow, there's quite a few of them there too.
Yeah, because they all spawn in like packs. There's like
Wow.
5. Geronimo! So as of now, we have 3/4 of this like item collection system in place, and it seems to be working very well so far. We just need to get up this final little bit, and then we'll be good to go for most of this.
Hey, Silent buddy, look, we got items coming in now.
Yeah, we have a lot of items from everywhere. All of the collection floors are done. It's a random spider. That's intentional. Oh, he's actually...
Okay.
Welcome to Bedrock.
Yeah, we were just literally talking about that, weren't we?
Yeah.
Where you can just stand here.
Yeah, you can also like trip when you're going across these things. Just I'm fine. All good here.
Nothing to see. Nothing to see.
Yeah, so we are getting a fair few items from this now. I just hooked up all of the droppers, just really basic water streams, and this is where we're gonna have our storage right here. Don't know what you want to do for that, but it's probably should be a lot.
Yeah, it's rolling in pretty good right now. Plus, we went up and eliminated Enderman spawning. We still got to get an on-off switch for this thing, but
oh, that does look pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, that blends in really nice with that.
Especially now that there's no torches or anything down there, just all slabbed. Yeah, this turned out really nice actually.
Yeah, need to extend the top a little bit. There's a little bit of light level on the platforms, but it's
Oh yeah, the 1 block right here.
Yeah, you can see it, the 1 block right at the edge of all of them, yep.
But already this farm is pumping out the gunpowder and the additional mob drops as well. I think you can make quite the profit selling all this at a random shop or 2. Yeah, especially that gunpowder.
Yeah, that gunpowder, yeah, I think that could be... Yeah, we might need a sugarcane farm over here eventually. You were such a good sport with helping out and coming to the rescue. I think you should be cut in on this. You know, because
I think 95% would be fair.
What?
Yeah, totally. Item collection is very important. Without me, I mean, all this stuff would just be despawning on the floor. You wouldn't have any of it.
I agree with you on that, but 95's a bit steep. And why is there multiple spiders in there now?
They're probably spawning on the rails.
But stuff's not supposed to spawn on rails.
But Bedrock. Anyway, you were saying?
I'm thinking more 25%, not 95%.
Oh, okay, fine. You're a hard bargainer. Okay. So 25% of like shop profits of like selling rockets or like gunpowder or bones or whatever.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, definitely selling the bones and definitely selling I don't know if we should sell raw gunpowder. Maybe we should make rockets and TNT, or really, what else can
You
we
know
make?
what? The Undead Alliance could really use a little bit of TNT, maybe like a double chest full.
I think that will be manageable. I think that will be manageable, 100%.
I think you could probably add more layers underneath it too.
Probably now with the magma system in place.
Yeah, because
You know,
they're
it would.
falling really far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wasn't sure because I don't technical build. I just kind of experiment. I think that's like 60 blocks right there.
I think 30 would probably be enough. All right, so we now have a little bit of a storage system going, and it's just for every drop. And as you see, we actually have quite a few things, mostly gunpowder being sorted in. We're gonna set up like a trash can for the arrows and the flesh as well, because nobody needs those things. And then
Nope, not at all.
overflow. Now, hoppers are randomized, so this is always gonna get tons of stuff in it. Even though we're sorting gunpowder and whatnot, it's still gonna end up in the overflow, which is just lovely.
What's with this chest here?
Do you want to see an explosion?
Oh, yes, that's right. Yes, yes, yes. Explosion time.
I mean, most of that worked. What made it in there looked pretty cool.
Yes, yes, that is a nice little touch.
This is actually kind of a lot of mob drops. We've been here just like for a couple of hours. This isn't too bad.
No, it's surprisingly doing well, actually.
The full perimeter really is like what you need on this platform. If it wasn't for the full perimeter, we would not have nearly this many raids.
All right, so I think we only got really one other project left aside from cleanup, and that's an on-off switch.
Yeah, we just need to figure out how to do that, like run some torch towers up to those platforms or something. Is that what you were thinking?
Yep, set up a little bitty AFK room, maybe in the middle there somewhere with an on-off switch in it. Yep.
So we have done a lot of work on this farm, but finally it is good to go and fully functional, which is lovely. We have a little bit of a weird looking torch tower on and off switch because all of the redstone is on the bottom of this farm. There's nothing on top of it. And the storage and everything is done as well. It's looking pretty beautiful. What do you think?
Oh, I love it. I love it. Throw in underneath here, it's never going to be pretty and probably never seen. A little bitty AFK room down there to AFK at it. But other than that, the only other issue I can think of is, we kind of got the chests out here in the open.
Yeah, this is very, very easy to come by through here and just like take all of this gunpowder, like what I'm doing right now.
Hey, no. Hey.
I don't have rockets on the hotbar. Hold on. Yeah, so we should probably maybe defend this a little bit. Now the thing is, me and Zloy, we may be the co-owners of like 3 Elder Guardians and a couple of gas. So if you want, we can get an Elder Guardian over here.
True.
It's like good. Maybe 400 blocks north.
Oh, without a doubt. Then we'll have to see if we can come up with something for that.
We can surround this thing in obsidian.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. All kinds of things. Anywhere you go around here, there's like charged creepers.
Oh yeah. Everywhere else on the server has like charged creeper landmines at the front door. We need to get some of those over here as well.
Yeah, that's sounding like a plan. You know what? It's actually getting dark right now. Let's take a look at this thing completed now.
Yeah, it looks really awesome at night with those torch towers. That looks really awesome actually with all the like lit up magma blocks in the center.
That is actually looking
phantoms
very nice.
chasing
And
me down.
Phantoms everywhere.
This is the only place on the server I've seen phantoms, and like the first time ever seeing more than one on Bedrock at a time.
Yeah, I just seen 3 just a moment ago flying around.
Had a lot of people ask me to make a phantom farm, but like it's so slow, so very slow.
Yeah. But no, I think that's just about where I'm gonna call it a day. I've been on here all day, and I want to thank you. And maybe we'll get a shop going here soon and get things where we can make a little bit of profit with some of this fancy stuff there.
Yeah, we're gonna make some explosive profits, which was a terrible pun, but very accurate. Before we go, I have a couple of banners to have you plaster around this place since we're in a little bit of alliance here with the gunpowder mob farm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, you can put these on the storage system or the nether portal, AFK room, wherever is good.
You know, this thing looks like it has a little bit of an intimidating factor. Maybe I'll place one of these on my shop that King Foxy took over. Maybe
Yeah,
it'll scare
you
him
know
out of
what?
there.
Yeah, put one of these at the shop and tell them you mean business.
Well, all right. Well, I think I am going to call it a night. I am going to set up a little AFK track and AFK overnight. And did you clear all the gunpowder out? No. Okay.
Not this time, not this time.
Not this time. Well, you'll get your share. You'll get your share.
Oh, for sure. So this mob farm is pretty alright for the Bedrock edition of Minecraft, and the main thing that makes this farm good is that there is a full perimeter around this thing, meaning that everything on the surface and everything underwater and everything in the caves is completely slabbed and torched within about 100 blocks from the center area right here. So that is the thing that is of course getting you rates. If you want rates for pretty much any mob farm, this is a pretty standard thing to do. Maybe not with slabs, typically use torches, but slabs guarantees that you don't get any spawns. But on Bedrock Edition, you really got to be sure that you get every single block because nothing ever despawns and it takes up your cap in a serious way. So that is kind of why we're actually getting anything to spawn with this design at all. If you didn't do like any surface lighting or cave lighting, you would get literally nothing. But as you can see from the storage over here, we have ourselves a pretty decent setup and a pretty good amount of drops as well. We got like over a double chest of pretty much everything. It is looking really good. He has been AFKing over here for many hours, and overall this turned out very well. If you enjoyed this project, then be sure to check out Slack's episode as well, because clearly he does way more in his episode than I did in this one, because he built the entire farm and did this perimeter. I mostly just helped with item collection down here at the bottom. But that is going to do it for this episode. So thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you did enjoy. If you did enjoy, then of course be sure to leave a like on the video, as it greatly does help out the video and the channel and the entire series in general. So thank you very much for doing that. If you're new here, consider subscribing as well so you don't miss the next episode. But I'll see you all down in the comment section and in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. And then there was silence.